So Google have just released Nano Banana, and this is an absolute game changer for any creative agencies, or if you're looking to just create amazing images with AI. This changes everything, because previously in the past, if you wanted to create an image with you in, say it was for a thumbnail, or you wanted to put a person that you're working with, a client, into an image with a product, it always came out with this little like weird, creepy looking version of you which ChatGPT created, or even Midjourney in some cases, although Midjourney's got pretty good with it. But now with Nano Banana, you can put yourself into any scene with a consistent character and you're going to look the same in every single scene, except you can change every other element of it. So today I'm going to show you how to get it for free. I'm going to show you how you can create amazing ads with this, how you can create thumbnails, and how this essentially replaces traditional Photoshop artists. Because for example, I used to pay a thumbnail creator like $25 per thumbnail, and now I can just do this thing myself. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do the same. So let's have a little play around. First off, how to get Nano Banana for free. You're going to go to this, so it's LM Arena. So I'll leave the link in the bio. But basically, you're going to toggle on the image mode, and you want to make sure that you're in Gemini 2.5 Flash image preview. It now says Nano Banana. The other day, it didn't even say that, so you had to guess. But what I've done here, and this might not seem that impressive to you, but what's impressive is it's keeping me, the person, the subject in the image, the character, exactly the same. So I just put this image of me in Amsterdam, and I just changed the background to a tropical island, but you can see I am exactly the same. So I'll show you the difference of ChatGPT in a minute, so you'll see exactly what I mean about the consistent characters showing up. But first off, I just want to show you some quick examples of some cool stuff that you can actually do with Nano Banana. So what you can actually do is you can give like 10 or 15 different elements of an image, like you can see here, and you can tell Nano Banana to combine these into one image, which is insane because, you know, you would have to know how to use Photoshop to do this previously, and now you can just do it all in one go. So it's basically, you know, the best AI image editing software out there. Again, so this is a bit of a stupid one, but someone's just changed the image of, just changed their hair completely while keeping their face obviously exactly the same. Here's another one, so you can actually use it to face swap, so you can now become the main character in any video, any image, any scene. So you can see here someone swapped Ryan Gosling for Donald Trump, and here's another use of it. So this is inside Higgsfield, which is a paid software, things like $30 a month. I'll show you that in a second, but you know, more importantly, I want to show you how to get it for free, which I have with LM Arena. You can use this completely free. And then what you can do is you can go and take the image that LM Arena creates, and you can use something like Veo3 to annotate it and turn it into a video. But little tip, you have to be careful. I'm in the UK. For some reason, it doesn't let you upload a realistic image of yourself to Veo3. And it's the same if you use Nano Banana inside the Google Studio. So that's why we're going to be using it inside LM Arena. Or, you know, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using Higgsfield just because it allows me to put an image of myself in without getting blocked. Apparently this breaks policy, using a real image of yourself. But now I'm going to show you an example of how it works. So for example, what I use this for and what might be useful for you guys, because you can do this as a side hustle, you can just do it to have fun with, is we can create thumbnails. So my number one tip for this is to use Midjourney. So the reason we're going to use Midjourney for the base image is because what Nano Banana lacks, and it has its pros and cons, it lacks the ability to create these cinematic, cool looking images like Midjourney can do. So for example, I've got this thumbnail I made here essentially of me with a shark in the background, and it's got like really cool lighting and textures and stuff in it. So we're going to use this and we're going to swap the background out for something else. And as I said, I recommend go and create the image inside Midjourney. And all you would do is make sure you've got you as the omni reference so it looks like you. And again, for some reason, I feel like this works best when you do image prompt as well. So you've just got these two in. Describe your scene, and it's going to create you an almost accurate picture of yourself. I know this doesn't look exactly like me, but it's way better than ChatGPT. You might be able to see in a second. So as you can see, you know, even with ChatGPT, it won't allow me to use an actual image of myself and do it. So this is useless, but you know, with Nano Banana, we can do this, which is amazing. I'm going to be using, so we'll do it inside LM Arena. I do have Higgsfield, but we're just going to do it inside here, and we're going to say, we're going to upload this image of the thumbnail that I created. So I just said I want you to swap the shark in the background for a swamp lake crocodile, so I can actually use this for, you know, a different thumbnail potentially. I'm going to let that run, and here you go. That's pretty cool. It's obviously got this sort of white line because I've not cropped it properly, but it's identical. So it's got exactly the same headshot of me, but with a different background. So this is the issue that is now being solved with Nano Banana. It's consistent characters, and what we can do now is we can even take this image and we can turn it into a video. So this is the image that I created before in Nano Banana, and then took it to Higgsfield. And what I found the best model by far, I tested it. This is Higgsfield's video generation model, which is absolutely terrible for some reason. Higgsfield, don't come after me, but like, what is going on with the arms there? So I tried it with Veo3, which is by far the best model, and this just looks scarily real. Like, it even feels like how I would pull a face while rubbing sticks together. So it's just absolutely insane. And the real use case for this is now you can take your product, you can take you, hold a product and put you in any environment with any background, any scene. And this is so important for AI marketing. So just have a play around with this thing, because if you're not using tools like this, you're gonna fall behind, because you know, the days where you need to learn how to use Photoshop and how to be a graphic designer, they are slowly falling, and this is the future of creative design. And with something like this, you can create 100 different variations of a thumbnail for a client if you're a creative agency or if you're a graphic designer. And you can do this without spending hours on Photoshop. So if you want to get ahead of everyone else and start making some actual money from this, I put together a full creative agency course inside my school community. It's only $10 a month right now. We'll be going up to $50 a month soon. That's because we're still launching courses in it every single month. So if you want a chance to get in early for this low price, and it will be locked in at that price for life, you can press the link in the bio. It'll be in the description. And I hope you found some value in this video. If there's any other videos you want me to make, giving you tutorials on, let me know. And thanks for watching.